Hi everybody. We're starting today in seated meditation pose, so grab your blanket, your block, whatever you need to find a comfortable position, rolling the pubic bone forward, separating the feet, making sure that they're free, they're not crossed on top of each other. Hands are at the thighs. And just close your eyes, take several breaths deep into the belly. Keep your eyes closed. You're just going to tilt your head to one side, to one shoulder. So tilting the ear to the shoulder. And then you'll move it back to center on your exhale. So inhale, lowering the ear down to the shoulder. Exhaling, coming back up to center. Just keep that going with your inhale and exhale. As you find your way back to center, we're going into our shoulder shrugs. So on your inhale, lift the shoulders up towards your ears. And on your exhale, roll back down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Just keep that moving with your breath. Two more full breaths. And open your eyes. Let's twist to one side, looking over the shoulder. Good posture here. Rotate back to center, twisting to the opposite side. And back to center. Turning into all fours. Come down to the forearms, moving through cat lift and cat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, arch back up. Keep that moving. Push back to child's pose. Push into each hip. Take the arms around to your right side. Push into your left hip. Walk it back to center. Around to your left. Push into your right hip. And back to center. Rolling all the way up, moving to downward dog. Remember, in down dog, your fingers point to the top corners of your mat. Fingers are spread wide. Your weight is on the palm of your hand, not the fingers. Push back towards your heels. Bend the knees. Come up to the toes. Lower to the heels. 2 more times through that series. Walk the feet to hands. Lift to halfway up. And fold. Inhale, coming all the way up. Reaching the arms up. And exhale to center. Inhale, standing back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway up. Step to plank. Shift forward. Lower to hover. Upward dog. Down dog. Walk feet to hands. Halfway lift. Fold. Inhale up. Exhale down to center. Inhale back up. Exhale center. Inhale standing back bend. Exhale forward bend. Inhale halfway up. Exhale plank. Shift forward to the toes. Drop to hover. Take it down, lifting through Sphinx. Lower it to the mat, moving to Cobra. Upward dog. Remember to pull the thighs off the mat, shoulders down. Downward dog. Take your right leg up, 3-legged dog. Step forward to your lunge. Remember your blocks. Chin and chest raise. Bring it down to the mat. Downward dog. Left leg comes up. And shift it to your lunge. Lower your back leg. Down dog. Take your right leg up. Let it bend over your left hip, turning your knee open to the side. Turn, looking under your arm. And back to center. Switching the legs. Bend your left knee. Turn it out to the side. Turn, looking under your left arm. Bring it back to down dog. Walk the feet to hands. Turn the fingers toward your feet. Stretch the forearms and wrist. Come to halfway up. Forward bend. Inhale, lift all the way up. Exhale to center. Okay, we're combining several of our balance positions into one series. Okay, do the best you can. Stay up on one leg as long as you can. So just starting with the left knee coming up. Hold here in your balance. Okay, from this position, and turn to the side so you can see. From this position, lead your leg up, take your arms forward, engage your core, and shift to Warrior 3. Bring it back to your standing position. Knee toward the chest. And back out. Move as slow as you need to. Warrior 3, T-pose. Bring it up to tree. So turning your right knee out to the right side. Lifting to tree. Bring it back to center. Knee turns to the front. Let's go one more time. Warrior 3. Hang in there, breathe. Push through the feet, through the fingers. And up to standing. Just pedal through the feet. Switching sides, so your right knee comes up. And it shifts, Warrior 3. Bring it back up, nice and slow. Knee to the chest. Back to Warrior 3. Bring it back in. Move to tree. Breathe, rib cage is lifted. Be careful not to dump into your standing hip. Bring it back to center. Out to Warrior 3 one more time. And back to standing. Pedal through those legs. Inhale all the way up. Exhale to chair. Lift to the toes. Down to the heels, lower the chair. Back up to the toes. Back to the heels, forward bend. Bend the knees. Bring your hands together in prayer position. Push the hands into each other, turning to your right side into twist in prayer pose. Push the top arm down, into the bottom arm in order to increase your twist, to get more range of motion here. Bring it back to center, straightening out the legs, bending again, hands to center again, prayer pose, push into the hands, rotate over to the left, twist in prayer pose, push the top hand down for more twist. And back to the mat, straightening the knees. Just walk through the legs. And leave the left hand down on the block or the mat. Leave the knees bent just a little bit if you need to, reaching your right arm up. Okay, you can also bend your left knee, straightening out your right knee for a little bit more stretch into the hip area. Bring it down to the mat, switching the legs and switching your arms. Reaching it up. Back to the mat. Step it back, downward dog. Move your left foot to center, right foot comes up, three-legged dog. Step your right foot forward. Bring it up, crescent lunge. Remember, push into the toes, the ball of the back foot. If your foot is relaxed, it'll decrease the amount of balance you have. So push forward. Okay, opening your back foot, warrior two. Hand on your back leg, reach the right arm up. Back to warrior two. Sink as low as you can into this pose. Shift back to straight legs. Back down. Up. Keep your arms strong. Back down. Forearm to thigh. Extended side angle. Take the hands to the mat. Bounce your back foot in a little bit. Hand to the block, right hand to the block, wherever you need it, or to your mat. Opening to triangle pose, so both legs are straight. And reverse triangle. Back to the mat. Turn your back foot, your left foot, towards your front foot into platform pose. So bounce your back leg in a little bit, flatten out the foot, both legs are straight. Use these blocks here if you need them. And switch the legs. Switch again. And one more time, switch. And take your back foot, back to the ball of the foot, so spread your feet further. To the ball of the foot, coming up, crescent lunge. Warrior two. Use as much of the mat as you can. Pull the mat apart. Bring it up, straight legs, and sink again. Each time you do this, try to get a little deeper. Bring it back up. Sink into it. And up. And last time down. Forearm to the thigh, extended side angle. Roll the hands to the mat, bounce your back foot in. Triangle pose. Bring it down to the mat. Reverse triangle. Back to the mat, step it back, downward dog. Moving to flip your dog, so take your right leg up. Let it turn out to the side. Look under your right arm. Release your right hand from the mat and turn slowly. Flipping your dog, pull the belly up. Drop the head back. And flip it back, downward dog. Switching the legs, left leg comes up. Bend your left knee, look under your left arm. Slowly flipping your dog, taking your left hand off of the mat, reaching it up. Flatten the feet, drop the head, lift the belly up. And bring it back, downward dog. Lower to all fours. Move through cat lift and cat. Bring your forearms to the mat. Lace your fingers together. Tuck the pinky inside, lifting to dolphin. Feet are together. Just hold here, breathe. Take your right leg up. Bring the knee in. Shift it forward to your plank, dolphin plank. Bring it back up. And shift it back in. Back to dolphin. Switching the legs. Rock it forward to your plank. Back up. Bring it back in. Hang in there, breathe. And back up. Back to dolphin. Lower to child's pose. Shift it back, downward facing dog. Shift forward to your plank. Back to down dog. Back to plank. Open out, side plank. We added starfish the other day, taking your foot up, so do that if you can. If not, stay in your side plank. If you can add a little bit to it, hold on to the foot and bring the leg up. Bring it back to plank, downward dog, back to plank. Switching to the other side of the body, side plank. Taking the leg up if you can, or grabbing the foot, reaching it up. Back to plank, down dog. All fours, child's pose. Stretch your wrists here if you need to. Okay, roll it up to a seated position. Right leg is folded in, your left leg is extended out onto your mat. Make sure you have good posture, working into the hips, the hamstrings, and moving eventually to gate opener. So you're folding over your bent knee, walk it forward, keep your left leg grounded. And walk it to center. Remember, try to relax through your lower back. Don't force the stretch. Don't pull against the legs. Lead with the chest. And just relax. Move to your extended leg. Use your strap here if you need to. Reach the right arm up and over, place it back behind you. Come up to your right knee, pushing your left foot forward, gate opener. Roll it back to your stretch. Back into gate opener. Back to the stretch. And again, gate opener. And back down. Bring it back up, extend to staff pose. Shake out the legs. Inhale up and exhale down. Use your strap here. Folding your left knee in. Posture is straight. Hips are rolling forward and move out towards your bent leg. Move to center. Remember, just relax through your back, through the legs, into your straight leg. Bring the left hand up and over, place it back behind your hip. Come up to your left knee. Right arm comes up. Right foot is pushing down into the mat. And bring it back down to your stretch. Back to gate opener. And back down. One more round, reaching it up. Gate opener. And back to your stretch. And bring it back in, fold it into a butterfly. First round, make sure the feet are pushed forward. Shoulders are back. Hands to feet. Elbows to knees. Lead with the chest. And bring it back up, pulling the feet in as close as you can. And taking it down again. Move to downward dog. Going into our hip openers here, our pigeon stretches. Take your right foot up, laying it forward between your hands into pigeon. Remember here, take that block underneath you if you need a little bit of raise. Or with no block, it's seated flat onto the mat. Okay, you can also put your blocks under your hands here for a little bit more elevation so you can really roll the shoulder blades back. Chin and chest raise. Walk it forward if you can. Bring it back up. Okay, stay here if you need to. If you can, come with me. Bend your back leg. Pulling it up. You can use the strap here if you need to. Now, if you can, pull both hands back toward that foot. Roll the shoulder blades back. Chin and chest are raising up. Release that position. Take your blocks to the sides. Curl your left toes under. Move to downward dog. Switching the legs, left leg comes up. And bring it forward to pigeon. Breathe, chin and chest up, shoulder blades wrapping around the spine. Roll it forward if you can. You can always place the block underneath your head here. Breathe deep through the belly. Bring it back up. Again, stay here if you need to, or come with me if you can. Bend your back leg, holding onto it with your back arm. So if it's your right leg back, it's your right arm. Just breathe, chin and chest up. And if possible, reach back with both hands. Shoulder blades wrap. Chin and chest raise. And release that position, moving your blocks to the sides. Swing that leg around. Move to your back. Starting out in fish pose. So hands underneath. Legs extended on your forearms and elbows. Arch the back, top of the head to the mat. And release that position. Knees into the chest. Roll if you want, side to side. And we're moving to fish again, except this time the feet are coming out to reclining butterfly. Okay, so take your hands underneath your tailbone. Come up again to your forearms, but you are in butterfly position. Okay, arching the back. Placing the top of the head down onto the mat. And release that position. Pull the right knee to the chest, left leg extends on your mat. And switch. Pull your right leg up again, this time taking the foot towards your left hip. So you should feel that stretching in the outer hip area. So again, the right foot comes around towards your left hip. Breathe, keep your left leg grounded. And switch the legs. Release, bringing the feet up to the mat and lift up to bridge, half wheel, or wheel, or all three of those. So work your way in as far as you can go, all the way up to wheel if possible. Okay, starting out in bridge, Take your time, do what you need to here. As you come down, walk the feet forward, roll the spine down, one vertebra at a time. Pull the knees back into the chest. And extend both legs, wrapping your arms around the legs. You can do this holding onto the ankles or use your strap, whatever is most comfortable to you. Just reach up, chin and chest raise. And release down to the mat, feet to the mat. Moving to our spinal twist here, so taking your right leg on top of your left, just cross it over as far as you can. Hips come a few inches to the right and roll to your left, spinal twist. Extend your right arm out, palm down, and look to your right if you can. Remember, you're bending more from your upper spine, you're not forcing it down low. Trying to lay the shoulder blades flat onto the mat. Roll it back to center, switching the cross of your legs. Hips move a few inches to the left and roll to your right. Keep the shoulder blades down onto the mat. Back to center. Okay, find your comfortable relaxation position. You can do legs up the wall, so move toward a wall with your legs extended up the wall, feet on the mat, or full relaxation pose, legs out. Okay, find your comfortable position. Arms can be out by the sides, palms up, or on the belly. Once you find that position, just close your eyes. Take a few seconds just to relax. Let your mind have a break. You can either stay in this position, just staying in this silence, just relaxing, or find a guided meditation you would like to do. Make sure you stay warm during that relaxation time. So cover your body, focus on relaxing while staying awake, and focus as well on your breath.